You don't miss him. But as his daughters, we don't want to make him upset. He's our dad. We don't want to make him upset. In fact, we find ways to please him. In the book, The Love Revolution, it's not about a husband and a wife love affair. It's about giving love. And I'm going to go and tell you how it got started. I guess we can start here. Okay. And again, please bear with me because I have to put on my glasses. And real quick, right when you all break for lunch, there will be a table out there. I have door prizes, so with your ticket and you got a number, you just go look at the table and see if your number's there, and that's your gift. So I have over 20 gifts, so I'm hoping that half of you get a gift, okay? So thank you for that. Okay, we're going to start right now. Okay, again, good morning. My name's Rosalie Marie Fernandez-Davis. I was born and raised here in Brownsville. I'm married to a gentleman by the name of Brian Eugene Davis from Orangeville, Illinois. And I'm a newlywed, so don't think I've been married forever, just 11 months. God is awesome, okay? So, I have 4 children that God blessed me with, 2 daddies. Okay, now I'm going to be saying some stuff here, so please don't fall out of your chair when I start saying some things. 2 daddies, 4 kids, 1 grandchild. I'm 50 years old. I still have my wife. And she's 84. You know, and when I look at my mom, if I could pull some of the strength from her, from the things that she's gone through, I'd be in a better place. But see, we all have a journey, and we all have to go through stuff, okay? All of us. And like Albacar stated to me years ago, todo es una escuela. Tenemos que aprender. Si no, lo vamos a repetir. Everything is a schooling. You better learn. If not, you're going to repeat it. That's all I got to say. Learn it the first time. Don't go through so many trials and errors. So, I have my mom. I do jail ministry here in Brownsville. I've been doing it for over 3 years. I followed 2 leaders. God opened up a door. I have my own time slot now. Okay. My boss from the jail ministry is back there. Liz, raise your hand. That's my boss. So it's an honor and a privilege to have her here because she's the one I answer to. Of course, God first. But I answer to Liz. And then she's got ministers on both sides of her. So I can see where she's headed. It's amazing. You know, the Bible tells us that we need to choose our friends. We need to choose our friends. So, you ever heard the saying, you are who you hang around? Well, look at all the beautiful people I know here that I hang with. You hear me? So that's what I do here in Brownsville. I do the jail ministry. I'm also with the Christian Motorcycle Association, and our chapter is based out of Harlingen, Texas. And the name is Border Eagles. And I have the president here, Selena, and she's visiting with us too. And then our CMA area rep, Nancy Logan, she's out here from Mission right now. And then Rosa and Nancy are members from the local chapter. And then Norma drove last night and got here at midnight, and she's here from Laredo, well, here, past Laredo. And she's with the Laredo chapter of CMA. So I've been doing Now she's serving as an officer, as chaplain right now. Right, Norma? So she's the chaplain for Laredo chapter. So I serve with Border Eagles. I also am an officer. And how did I get there? Well, I love God. I love motorcycles. Perfect. That's all there is to it. So how did I get there? Pastor Dumas, Daniel Dumas, and Claudia Dumas attended ICC, and they were in the jail ministry, and I said, how do I start that? So they got me through there. And then I love motorcycles, how do I do that? So they sent me through. So now it's close to over 3 years, I believe, that I'm with CMA, and I too served as chaplain, and right now I'm serving as vice president for the local chapter. Okay? It's amazing. Being a Christian is not boring. Being a Christian is lots of fun. Anybody know about favor? Oh man, when we have favor because we're his children, you don't have to worry about the light bill. You don't have to worry, he's gonna provide. Okay? So I serve in that. Now, why the conference? About 3 years ago, I had opened up through ICC a Christian singles bowling night. And a friend of mine went, and I encouraged another friend, and they got married. See, I don't have a problem meeting men, I have a problem keeping them. It's the truth, man. So I have all these friends of mine, and like, what's the problem? You like him? Say hi. I mean, that's all I'm saying, just say hi. So then I opened up the line dancing. Well, I learned after the 2 times that I went that I was out of shape, I couldn't do it, so I sat there and took notes. And let me tell you, we're going back to they hear my voice. So as I'm taking notes, a dear friend of mine that I've known for some time, he was single, and I met this lady. I didn't know her. She worked for the health system here. I didn't know her. But as I'm writing notes and she's talking to me, I kid you not, I promise you, I heard him. I really did. And I looked up at her and I just said, do you know my friend? And she said, no. And I said, he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And she was up to me introducing them. I got married last June, huh, Nelda? There's Nelda, she's back there. She married Darwin last year. They hear my voice, and I heard, and they listened. It's amazing. That same girl that called me, and 45 minutes later, she called me a prior time, and after the whole conversation of going through things, she says, Rosie, find me a husband. And I said, find you a husband? Exactly. That's what I was just like, how am I supposed to find you a husband? And I talked to my husband, Brian, and I said, they know of the groups that I opened up in the past, and they're thinking that if I open up a group, they're going to meet some guy. So he blessed me with saying, go do it. And I said, okay, let's try. So this is the reason. I know some of you are married, amen. For those of you that are not, will be, that want to be, you gotta want to be. And then you gotta be prepared. Yes, you do have to be prepared. But this is the reason that has started. Now, my vision in speaking to Brian, I'll do a women's function, a single women's function. And then I'm going to do a single man's function with my husband, of course. Okay? He's got to be by my side. Then I'll bring them together. That's my vision. Who? Being guided by who? The Lord. This is going to work. You know, I trust Him. Just think about it. Now, what you're supposed to be doing in here is reflecting. Reflecting. And we're going to be talking about things that deplete your soul, okay? And things that restore your soul. Anybody need any restoring? We're all work in progress. We really are, okay? And we're learning each and every day. When I wake up in the morning, it's like, I'm grateful I woke up. A lot of people don't wake up, guys. A lot of people don't wake up. And in the book, and we'll get to how I got it. I had been, remember, 2 daddies, 4 kids, okay? And the second dad had been gone for about 6 years. I mean, I'm divorced, okay? He's gone. And he's gone, and I'm praying for a husband. And I'm praying for a husband. Again, I can meet lots of guys, but it wasn't working. So one Christmas, my daughter gives me this book. And I said, perfect. It's from Joyce Myers. She knows what she's talking about. She's going to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Really, that was the expectation of me getting this book. I said, Bobby, that's my daughter, right on, just what I needed. Well, when I started reading it, I put it down because it wasn't what I wanted to hear. I thought she was going to give me this quick fix of how I was going to find my new husband. So I got this book. And one of the things that she encourages us, or even challenges us, is that we ask God, what can I do for you today? Not what he can do for me, okay? Because let me tell you something, that one of the things on the depleting of the soul is wanting. I want this, I want that, I want this. I don't like these shoes anymore, I want another pair. I want this, I want that. Anybody, I don't want, come on. We all want stuff. We want a new car. House ain't big enough, want another house. A new dress, I don't care where you get it, if it's on the sale rack or regular price, we want. And it talks about how that depletes our soul, okay? So again, I know that you guys were given pens, and I'm hoping they write. I ordered them. And when you go to a conference, and you don't have to, but this is the way I have learned in my journey, you write down stuff. How are you going to learn if you don't write down stuff? How are you, from whoever it is? And you can go to any church, you can go to any conference, and you can at least learn one thing from that person. Write it down. It doesn't mean you have to fill up the whole book. Just write it down. So I get this book. And we're going to see one video right now. And you all are, and I know that you're going into that mode, okay? What is she talking about? Okay, well, I know she's had 2 husbands, at least 2. And she's got 4 kids. And what else? She does jail ministry. She does motorcycle ministry. Okay. Now, I was doing the hospital ministry here at Valley Baptist, and I am certified through that, but it was too extensive. And we'll learn that spreading yourself too much is not good. That'll deplete your soul. So I recommend, and the vice president of the pastoral services, Mr. Perez up in Harlingen, I emailed him stating that we would be having this, and that I would recommend, if you don't have a ministry, first pray about it, of course. It's perfect. You get to go pray with people